Quad. 94.
7. Los Angeles.
This portion of Flo and Eddie by the Fireside is brought to you in part by
those wonderful folks at Pacific Stereo.
Yay!
Right around the corner or
down the street.
Flo and Eddie by the Fireside. What a way to spend the night. Warm and cozy by your radio.
Hey. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Howard.
Hey.
Hi, everyone.
This is going to be a great evening.
Yeah, who put the bomb? It gives us a nice chance to play lots of bomb
records and some guest stars you're going to love. Barry Mann. Maybe his wife, Cynthia. Are you coming?
Maybe.
We don't know yet.
Sure. Stick with us.
Music guest stars and madness too. Let your ears make fun of you. Flo and Eddie by the Fireside.
Yeah.
Now let's not go overboard with this bomb business.
Right. Who Put the Bomb, in case you don't remember, was a great song. You remember it.
It was a hit record.
Big hit record by Barry Mann, as a matter of fact, and that's going to be part of the...
However, that's a mini claim to fame.
Mini claim to fame, really.
Barry Mann
that's
is concerned.
true. He's had so many hit records we're going to talk about.
You will be amazed. I mean, the work of one guy.
Right, the fact that he has written so many wonderful
Barry
records.
and his wife,
Besides
Cynthia.
that, we're going to celebrate tonight by playing lots of other great music and bomb-bombs, right? Can you name a good bomb-bomb song that you can name off the top of your head?
Yes, this little banjo theme here has got some bombs in it. Take this banjo. Take this.
Nothing stop the night, just got me. Come on, baby, let good time roll.
Barry Mann and find out what it was like to be a big hit writer tonight. On the Flo and Eddie show.
Stay with us,
So
folks.
stay here.
Stay with me, Flo.
Howard.
Hey.
We'll be right back. Hey!
Yeah.
Hey, we know a lot of you people sit out there week to week and wonder what happened to the Flo and Eddie penthouse, underground penthouse. We are in it. We're still in it.
We don't talk about it much.
The Mindless Dead are here. Let
Only
me hear it
one
over
guy
there,
knows
Mindless
from
Dead.
it.
Let me hear you. Come. They're here.
They're a little dull. They're just not with it.
We've just calmed them down from the past. We realized the potential of Howard.
Can I make a grateful acknowledgement?
Yeah, sure.
To the Phonograph Record Magazine and their staff for a lot of the records used on the Flo and Eddie radio program.
And also there's a great magazine called Who Put the Bomb, which will give you the
Speaking of Who Put the Bomb
that you should maybe let me do that right now, because
why don't
we
you
always
find
say
it?
we're going to do that.
You find in the last set you heard
should pick
such
up the
relics
new
as
Phonograph Record magazine.
Shirley and Lee, Shirley and
Terrific
Company,
magazine,
of course,
right?
with that big disco shame hit now. Albert Hammond's Leapy Lee hit their Little Arrows.
I don't have. Hey,
And,
that's great, Howard.
Really?
Telling them what they heard.
I don't remember many
Here it
more
is.
of them.
There's a great paper. It's called Who Put the Bomb, and I can't find it.
No, it's
I had
in there
it here
somewhere.
earlier. There's the phonograph record. It's got a picture.
Hold it up to the
funny-
mic. That's our
funny
very
guy.
own Phonograph
Okay,
Record magazine.
Our very own. And you should
can
get
hear
that.
us and you can
and
read
here,
us, you
if you
see.
just write, I'm going to even give you this address because it's really a terrific magazine. It's called Who Put the Bomb, and you send it to Greg Shaw, and that's Post Office Box 7112, Burbank,
Really
California.
unmitigated plug.
And I
but-
tell you, this right here, this issue alone, they cover the Standells, the Seeds, the Knickerbockers, the Leaves, and the Beau Brummels.
In depth.
Just in this
More
issue.
than you ever wanted
in fact,
to know
the print
about the
is so
Knickerbockers.
small you can barely read it, but it's really a terrific magazine, especially
That's because
if
there's
your
an awful lot
eyes-
of information.
and it's really good if you're diabetic
Absolutely.
because you can use this in your coffee.
It's
too.
better than an Earth
Some
shoe.
of the pages, really terrific. How about that? How about
I
that, huh?
couldn't even
Let's talk about
believe
that.
it.
I like to get controversy into the Flo and Eddie show. Earth shoes. Now look at your feet, everybody.
You
out there
notice
right now.
how the heel
You
is
notice?
lower than the
heel
toe.
is lower than the toe.
Now,
Okay?
some jerk decided that would be a good enough frame of reference to build a shoe around.
shoe around, and doctors now are finding it not healthy. If you're wearing Earth shoes right now, we
Take them
suggest
off.
No. You
Put
don't
them
want
in the Flo and Eddie fireplace
No,
and
a good thing to
burn
do would be to
down.
go to your doctor and have him look at your feet. A podiatrist, isn't that what they're called?
Podiatrist.
And go and
A
have
foot
him look
doctor.
and make sure that your feet
Chiropodist.
are set up. Isn't that the guy who looks at just kneecaps? Chiropodist? Yeah. Either that or the hair before the ears, just there in that one little section.
No, that's a different guy.
That's a different guy.
That's a humancologist.
So get your feet checked if you're wearing Earth shoes, and I'm sure that Michelin is making a nice Earth shoe in the next few months.
Mark!
Wow! Boy, I was possessed.
Yeah, by an all-American burger. I know the feeling well.
Barry Mann.
Do you know there's not one American person in that place?
In the American, all-American burger? I noticed that. That's really good.
couldn't
In fact,
believe
I think we're going to go in there and have an illegal alien search in the next hour or so.
It's a little San Clemente checkpoint right here in Hollywood.
It's really cool. If you're really wondering what it's like, just go down there and hang around, boy. Don't
have yourself a cat burger.
Listen, Flo and Eddie, we're going to start a new thing. We feel Barry Mann is kind of on the road.
It's an early clue to the new direction of behind the scenes in the music business.
That's right. Barry is more known for being a songwriter than anything. I think
Lewd dudes and cool nudes. You're right on KMET 94.7 Los Angeles.
That's true. Listen, Bomp of a Bond night, right? Who put the bomb? Sort of. A quick recitation.
An exercise in audio sterility.
This next tune was written by the great Barry Mann, who's coming. Maybe he's not so great.
Yeah, he's probably pretty cool.
But this song is terrific. Listen to that great scratch.
Oh.
This is a girl's choice.
Yeah, man. What'd you do last night? Man, I went to a party last night.
Oh, baby, let me bang your box. Baby, let me bang your box.
I got my diesel wound up and she's a-running like I never before. There's a speed zone ahead, well, all right. I don't see a cop in sight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight.
That was called La Fugue. Jacqueline Pascal.
Hey, nice place to take a break, too. It's a nice girl singing behind us.
I suppose we'll have to.
Listen, this is Flo and Eddie by the Fireside. Right around the corner is Barry Mann. Come on in, Barry. Hey, Barry, what's up? Barry Mann's gonna be here.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Flo and Eddie by the Fireside with Barry Mann. Who put the bomb tonight? We'll be back.
Listen to why the Man Band is a sensation in England, and you'll know why Man is breaking through in America.
I've got a funny kind of feeling.
With their new album, Slow Motion. The music of Man breaks through on United Artists Records and Tapes.
Y'all see Man at the Pilgrimage Theater, Sunday, April 6th.
Here we go, on with the show. Eddie and Flo's guest stars. So here we go, on with the show, Eddie and Flo's guest stars. On with the show, Eddie and Flo's guest stars.
Hi.
Barry Mann and Cynthia Weil, huh? All right.
They are here. They are
Small
here.
but lively crew, huh?
Yeah, they are lively. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so
Hi,
that's
how are you?
That's cool that you came, you know? I mean, we never met you, I think, except in the early days.
Perhaps
maybe
in the early days.
8-10 years ago.
Are we on? Are we on?
You're on.
This is the refrain from obscenities, but otherwise have fun time.
Okay.
Hey, it's great you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really.
these people here in Radio Land should listen. The best way we could do this might be to just play a bunch of their things right in a row and show them
Assault them with that first. Now.
and then come back and we can, right?
Is that a good idea?
Yeah.
I'm for that.
Okay, let's do a little of that. These are a bunch of Barry Mann, Cynthia Weil songs.
This is a great.
We'll be back
till
and
you
ask
hear
them, but
these
listen to
songs.
this. You won't believe it.
I love how your eyes close whenever you kiss me.
And wake up a millionaire, only in America. And a kid without a cent, get a break and maybe grow up.
Barry said, what is the great story?
You know, it maybe sound real negative, because I remember I told the story to Ben Fontoris in Rolling Stone. He did an article on me, and he was very indignant. But when we wrote the song, we really wrote it, this is about, 10 years ago, the song?
Easy.
It was like only in America, land of opportunity, 2 days save a seat in the back of the bus just for me. We wrote it for the Drifters, and we're writing with Lieber and Stoller.
It was,
there was some other
There's a line, only in America, where they teach the golden rule, do they start to march when my kids want to go to school.
Yeah, and we really wanted to write it that
Protest.
way. Yeah, and we were telling Ben Fontoris about it, and he says, well, how was it changed around? Well, how did it end up, being this kind of song?
Oh, yeah, strictly from
patriotic. And yeah, basically he was saying, like, what kind of morals do you have that you would let this happen? Now, like, I was really, and I had to just be honest. I was a young kid and scared, And I said, well, look, we were writing with Lieber and Stoller, who have always been our idols, and they were producing the record, and maybe it was the greatest cop-out, maybe I should have been stronger. I really think
it never would have been recorded.
It would have never
gotten that big.
Never,
I mean, it was
That's right. Matter of fact, the Drifters cut this first with this lyric, and no R&B DJs would play it.
Because it was a lie.
It was a total lie.
Great
story.
Turn it up so I can hear it. Oh, it's over.
Well, see?
Let's hear the next one. There's just oodles of here.
my rap.
Right? Let's just oodles of records here. They just keep coming at you. Okay, how about this one?
I love this record.
Besides Radio Free Europe, what does this conjure up?
You're right.
This conjures up Phil Spector playing the guitar solo.
Yeah, this is,
Oh, yeah?
This is the weirdest. I don't know how to say this.
Go ahead, you can.
No. This is one thing for some reason. No, man, that Phil doesn't take credit for. He'll take credit for a lot of other things, but this, he's playing the guitar solo, which is, there was nobody who could play it the way he played it in this one. It was like a certain style of playing guitar. That
when we get to the guitar solo, we're going to turn it up to 10.
And if
really
it doesn't
loud.
make it, boy, are you in trouble.
I swear. I like this tune too. Can I hear a little bit of this too?
Sure.
They say the girls are something else on Broadway.
We just wrote a song.
Yeah, see, that's the thing I was gonna say. A lot of your songs are like picturing yourself someplace else, uptown or
a lot of fantasy.
A lot
songs.
of fantasy stuff.
Well, a lot of songs that just hit home because of the novelty of the idea.
The Magic Town, even the, and I know that what you must think of Who Put the Bomb or whatever. I want to ask you later. Don't, but it's still everything. You did it kind of with a little twist. That's I've always enjoyed that. You said it. Cynthia Weil said we're just a little twisted.
Say it.
They've got
Can't
to
ever
say
say it
Play the
for
next one. Play the next one because the next one's one of my favorites. They all are. It's unbelievable.
Nobody can tell you.
Once again, so another slum song.
This was a slum song.
Meaning,
Well, this is a song that, what was the name of the group that we wanted to record it?
They did. They ended up recording it.
But
I forgot that.
no, we didn't want them to record this. We wanted them to record The Shape of Things to Come
One of the great songs.
from Wild in the Streets, and they didn't love that song.
Oh, I gotta
And
play that
we
one,
played
too.
them
Save
at
it,
the
though.
beginning of this,
We
and
got-
they said we won't do the
Which
other
one?
unless
There's
you
a
finish
Max
this
Frost
one.
record.
Got that one.
No, there's
So we
really a
finished
good
this
English
one.
record by Slade, who cut
Slade.
who cut it the way I didn't know how to cut a demo at that time. No, really, it was a really good.
We might
hard
have
rock
it here.
Yeah?
It might be
Look
here. It's
for it.
very
Could be.
possible.
It
could be.
Flo and Eddie by the
We'll get on
Fireside.
its case.
Barry Mann, Cynthia Weil. We'll be right back.
Los Angeles.
Our fans know that we shove this stuff down their throats and
call
call
it
it entertainment week after week.
No, this is.
I mean, in the weeks we've
can
been
relate
here,
to
it's been boring some nights. I mean, you put a group like America in front of the microphone, and all they want to do is go, "Been in the desert." It's something, it's what's really great. It's like today, we started searching through our vast collections and through all of our vast record collector friends, and it's amazing that you two have written some of the fine records, and you have sort of, I've noticed even already, and it's the same kind of thing that we got off in the Turtles, and I want to say it faster because
Please.
I want you to talk, but it's amazing how so many people who write that many records find so many of them not up to what they call, their
standard.
Yeah, their standard.
Yeah. No, but one thing I really feel, and I really believe that at that point, when it came to music, that I really feel that we were in a really good place.
Oh.
And I really feel that, I feel paranoid about it, that Man Weil really, and even Goffin and King, well now maybe they're appreciated more because Carol's made it, that we really weren't appreciated for a lot of the good things we wrote. Really good songs for that period of where music was at. I really think we wrote really good songs. I think Uptown was written in 1961.
Wait, I got that. I'm gonna find that.
I really feel that was.
I'm looking for
it was a sociological song. Dylan came in about 1963, 1964.
I got it right here.
So you can point to a song like Shelley Fabre song, "Johnny Loves Me." Okay, so you had to make some bread too at the same time. But anyway, that's one of the things that's always been in the back of my mind.
Hey, the songs of yours that you like better than others. Nonetheless, though, people love some of the things that we've done in the past that I just listen to and go, oh,
yeah, I know.
That's what's very
It's funny because I know.
Like a record like You Baby, which is not one of my favorite songs. I could never dig it. We don't do it. I mean, haven't for years and years or even thought about it.
Baby,
but I like it. I like it too.
Yeah. I mean, I've tried to get
that's
Howard
one that
here.
I
They're
can't
not
do.
in there. It must be in that other little.
Had you written it, you might be paranoid about it too.
It's really interesting because I once saw you guys at the Scene. I think about I don't know how long ago.
The Scene.
That was 66.
My
Yeah, and you
We're showing
had that,
our age.
And you had that look in your eyes of like you were doing material you didn't want to do at that time. I remember.
That was some.
I remember
definitely.
feeling.
Well, it was very
a little psychedelia in though.
Terry?
Right. Yes.
We managed to sort of
Good
infiltrate
one.
the East Coast with psychedelia for a minute right after.
Well, we came with Tobacco Road. We were doing 20 minutes of Tobacco Road and breaking our amps.
We taught it to the blues
guitars
and
stuff like that.
they aimed their whole trip at
Wait, we got Uptown Up, I think. Uptown Up. Uptown Up. This is one of the great. You did a lot of stuff for Phillies. What was the? I mean, you.
Yeah, we did this. We did Walking in the Rain.
Couldn't find that today. Remember,
both versions. The Jay and the Americans, did they have a bigger hit?
I forgot they recorded it.
What do you mean you forgot?
Right. Yeah, that was
was
like
number one.
4 years later or something.
It was number one record.
Yeah, no, really.
You forgot it was a number one record.
Was it?
Have you ever been paid
Somebody
for
in
any of those
accounting
stuff?
remembers.
Somebody, have you ever been paid for any of those hits?
Yeah, we were paid. Yeah.
You were paid.
That's why I'm looking for a home in Beverly Hills.
Okay, well,
That's why you're
let's be
starving in the
honest.
canyon.
Okay,
kid.
now let's just be honest now. You lost that love and feeling. Did it sell the most?
No.
Well, according to what we got paid on, it didn't.
No, right. We did.
But I would say it's our biggest song.
I think Barry's a little worried about this part of the conversation. No. We can get some of those guys to come up now with the bread.
Asked them what kind of car
How many
they
of you
drive.
people out there really owe Barry Mann money?
I have a Citroen, a 1967 Citroen.
Oh, terrific.
Which is really a great car.
They drive those in Paris.
And a
as
Volvo.
cabs.
Right, we have a Volvo that goes
Uh-huh.
honk.
Great. You guys have been married a long time.
That's right.
And you
25 to 27 years.
Have you written any commercials?
Yeah.
Yes, I had one commercial last year.
What was that?
Holiday Ed.
Oh, which one? How did it
they
go?
give you a rate?
Sing it? Is there
no
like
rate? No, it's like I can't even remember it.
Were there words?
Here's what
There
it was.
were
No,
words.
here's
Okay,
what-
here it is.
No. No, we figured like it was like 30 seconds of music, and they pay you a lot of bread, And it was like, I said, I got to try this because I want to see what the whole, the whole advertising thing is about. And I really liked the guy who was, running the campaign. And what it came down to, he liked Cass's record of New World Coming. Mm-hmm. And he said, I'm really trying to get good writers to write commercials. And he sold the Holiday Inn on New World Coming. He even put some kind of lyric to it, So he said, we like that feeling.
Cool.
So I sat down with him melodically. This is before the lyric. He also told Cynthia what the lyric should be about. There was he had filmed it already.
Is that how it's broken down? Do you always write the lyric?
Pretty much.
Pretty
but
much.
Barry has a couple of things he wrote himself on the album.
First lyrics or music?
I know, we'll tell you that later.
Okay. Okay,
let
go
me
ahead.
Let me just
Sorry.
finish the story up.
Hey,
so anyway,
I'll just sit
I
back
forgot
here
where I
and
was. Let me
See, he was writing.
Oh yeah, so as I brought in like little melodies and like he said, well, make it a little bit more this way, that way, and I started to think, hey, He basically, it ended up he wanted New World Coming. So I said to him straight in, I said, look, you don't have to be hung up. I won't moralize or judge you. Do you want New World Coming, basically, sideways? So he kind of said, I said, okay, great. So we wrote New World Coming.
Could have saved a lot of time.
Right.
Was there a lyric that I would remember if you just sang a second of Holiday
how you
Inn?
eat Holiday
Pack
Inn.
up your
They
clothes
wanted to,
and swim in the pool.
They wanted to promote the restaurant as something, you know, to go to.
Sure.
Other than
Who hasn't spent a frantic night at the Ventura Holiday Inn?
Some nights when I don't have nothing else to do, me and
Eating
my
that
wife,
surf and
we just
turf
hop in the
and
bus,
drinking that house
we
wine.
drive down to San Clemente and stay at a Holiday Inn.
Right.
Really.
Some revolve.
But they turned it into a porno film. They have like every
Porno film?
Porno film.
Right.
You got
Guys
some more
meeting
Man Wild
secretaries
tunes
at
there,
the
right?
church?
Exactly.
We can put up this one, right? This is my favorite, right? This is one of my favorite songs you ever wrote. How did the Animals get this?
You know, I was
Suck it
about my demo that I cut.
You cut a demo.
I
You
cut a
sent them the demo?
Yeah, I cut a demo. That's another thing that bugs me. I cut a demo. We used to cut demos in mono, and I used to overdub about 8 or 9 times, and you keep limiting as you did it. And I cut a great demo that I gave. I was on a label called Redbird, George Golden's label,
Right.
and he loved it, and I loved it, and he was just about to put it out, and somehow a publisher had given the song to the Animals. And by the time I was about to release it, this is really in 1 week or 2 weeks, it was number 2 in England.
So you never knew where your songs were until they were on the charts.
No, usually that didn't happen, really.
Begged them not to put it out in the United States.
They cut
and
words
all
out
they
of
could
the-
say was
they
it
cut-
was number
yeah,
2
yeah,
in
well,
England.
yeah.
What are you saying? Don't put this record
I understand
out
why. I mean, Burden felt that it was like a Righteous Brothers kind of song at that point, the way I cut it. And it was, but it was a much better song. It really would have been done by a lot more people.
This is the one we all remember, though. I mean, this was a smash record. Smash.
Sounds okay to me. A little scratch, but you know, hey, these are our own records, folks.
Okay, now this is it. My dad would be proud of me if I told you this. On Father's Day, when I was about 8 years old.
I can't
I'm
hear
not
the story again.
No. I bought my dad this record. That doesn't mean it works. Doesn't that sound like my father went to school with you? No, that isn't it at all. I gave
wrote
this
it
to
when
my
we were
dad.
9.
I mean, well, I gave it to my dad. I mean, I'm sure there were a lot of people who did.
I tell you the truth.
You were what we used to
like
call
this
a
song.
kiss.
Yeah, I was a kiss. I always kissed my way through. Teachers like me, you know. I just smile and they'd pass me.
My father was thrilled that I owned it.
Yeah, terrific.
I can
record.
remember that he
What's
was
the
just-
deal?
he beamed.
This,
Yeah.
I like this.
Terrific
And
song.
I tell you the truth. I mean, again, because I could categorize songs. For what it was, I really liked the song. You know?
Was this for your dad? Or did
No, maybe it was
there...
a wish, really, that it could have been this way. It would have been really nice. I could
Well-
tell you a story about, it was done on TV show, was with Paul Peterson.
Right.
What was the name of the show? It was a Donna Reed show. And he sang it on the show, and I talked to Shelley Fabre, who has played his sister.
She sang her hit on the show there too.
Yeah, that's right. And she said that all the when they really, it sounds so dramatic. It's great to have a Hollywood movie. Well, it is.
Oh,
It's
it's
Hollywood
great.
TV.
It is
It's
great.
like, and everybody stopped. The cameramen were crying when Paul Peterson sang it. Really, I remember.
Oh, it was great.
I was very touched.
Really,
He hasn't gotten
Amy,
that much
too.
emotion.
We did Amy earlier. Was your version first? You have it on the B side.
Oh, no, that was my demo.
that's a demo.
I used that as a demo, which got the record. So then I just was looking around for something for
Amy,
B-side.
let's
for
go
a
into another one. This is another Barry Mann tune
we could
coming
just
up.
keep
We're
these
just gonna
coming.
keep them coming. Well, I like talking about them, finding out. This is a nice one. This was a million seller. Yeah?
Yeah, this was a good record. But it wasn't. I'll talk about it later.
No, go ahead. This is the time, right?
I wrote this song after Marty Robbins had El Paso out. So I wrote this song with a guy named Larry Koba. It was about a 6-minute record, and it had a million verses, and that was the kind of thing it was. And then I forgot about the song, and Emma Laviola, who was working up at Screen Gems as a professional manager, got this record and gave me the record and said, listen to it. And we listened to it, and we just forgot it. Yeah, I said, oh God, this record will never be a hit. Forget it. Let's go on. And about 6 months later, it broke out of some small place in
That
Texas.
means quite a few people,
Yeah,
right?
right. It was that kind of thing. Amazing.
Dickie Lee.
I really got to love that song. No, after it sold close to play.
Yeah,
No,
I bet.
I never did.
It's a weird one though.
Yeah,
It's a
was
very
like,
weird
Like it's an off-the-wall kind of thing.
Oh, you're a
So he's
Hot.
in Ben.
I hate to step in right here, but we got to go to a quick break, really.
Okay.
It's okay with me.
I know, really. It's tremendously
I mean, you
interesting.
gotta-
The music, and we're going to come up with the classic, my Howard and I used to sing this next song.
Oh, I know what it is.
We used to do it on stage. In fact, if you could write one of these for us, we might make it back as big as, you never know, Conway Twitty maybe.
Dickie Lee at least.
Flo and Eddie by the Fireside. We'll be right back.
In concert, Wednesday, March 26th at the Shrine Auditorium, a night of hard-driving rock and roll with the incredible Blue Oyster Cult, REO Speedwagon, and Pretty Things, all in one show with reserved seating only. Tickets $350, $450, and $550 available now at Wallach's and all Mutual Liberty and Ticketron outlets. The Blue Oyster Cult, REO Speedwagon, and the Pretty Things, March the 26th at the Shrine.
Look out.
And by popular demand, a second added show for Queen and Mahogany Rush, Saturday, March 29th at the Santa Monica Civic at 11:30 p.m. Yeah, another show has been added, 11:30 p.m. Queen and Mahogany Rush, the Santa Monica Civic Auditorium, March 29th, from Pacific Presentations. And don't miss Styx and the sensational Alex Harvey Band, Thursday, April 3rd at the Santa Monica Civic.
Saturday night, March 29th, Coca-Cola presents 64 funny cars at Irwindale Raceway. That's right, 64 funny cars. The pits will look like a fiberglass forest with Don Perdome, Tom McEwen, Ed McCullough, Mickey...
One of my favorite things, too, the old stuff. Battle of the Bands.
Battle of the Bands, yeah,
Cynthia
the Turtles.
was saying, yeah.
Yeah, you remember that, eh? Hey, we got a tune we cut. Where's that out song?
Oh, I've
Get
got
it out.
right
We'll
over
play
there
that in a little while.
stack of albums.
Wild Man tune that we recorded when we were the
Mark!
When we were the Turtles. I was just doing my famous Mott the Hoople trick.
How old is he?
65.
What? Ishka Bibble. I will, maybe later tonight.
Last week
Later
you did
tonight.
not do Ishka Bibble.
No, I know.
Disappointed millions.
Can I play this? We were talking about this song earlier from Wild in the Streets.
Right.
Max
Oh,
Frost and the
wonderful.
Troopers. What was the kid's name? Christopher Jones?
Yeah.
Did he sing the record?
No.
He didn't.
did
Who
that?
sang the record? Put it on under
don't
us.
even
It's
know.
You
really
don't
effective.
know?
I'll tell you what that's about.
Oh.
That's AIP.
But you said that
Mike
Slade.
Mike Herb cut all that stuff.
You said that Slade
Like
cut
the
this.
Wild
Yeah,
Angels.
Mike's,
Davey Allen and the
Slade
Arrows,
did, yeah.
same.
Right.
It was like released.
It was in, and I think it was in an album in England. It was a good record.
This is the one we remember.
Oh, I really like this.
Max Frost.
Rising up angry in the sky.
Oh yeah. Great picture.
TV classic.
Yeah,
TV.
These days.
Yeah,
I
It comes on,
understand
you
it
just go,
better
oh.
now.
Yeah, when they put them in the I like it better than Easy Rider. So really.
Yeah, well, you can, man, you know, because it's really, that picture is like pop art, really, and that's what it is, man. It's like an Andy Warhol painting, that picture.
Oh, it's
I mean,
great.
people, it was not supposed to be serious, that picture.
How about the ones the
Wasn't
Riot
supposed-
on Sunset
I mean-
Strip was another one. Not as much as the other one.
Well, Privilege was one of those.
Yeah, but that,
Privilege
yeah,
At the
came out.
time, I thought
It
that was
came out-
really effective, and now that one doesn't
Right.
hold up very
That's
well.
right.
It
Well,
just
it's
doesn't
strange
get
because
it.
when Wild in the Streets was about the film, I think Privilege came out, and everybody connected with Wild in the Streets ran to screen Privilege because they were scared to death that it would be a conflict. But it, you know, it was
Luckily, no.
totally
It was funny, we did
different.
another film with a friend of ours, ended up, is the guy who wrote the script for Wild in the Streets. Now, he really is an amazing guy. His name is Bob Tom. And he was always ahead of his time, you know. Now, maybe the way he presented his ideas, the public couldn't really grasp it. Wild in the Streets, they did. I mean, it was a very successful film.
they got it.
But we
Shelley
did another-
Winters.
Yeah, right. Now he wrote about riots and about marching on the Pentagon. This is about 3 years or 4 years before it ever happened. You know. And he did another film that was about a. It was about
I think we should get into this.
Yeah, better not.
We should find this guy and see
The
what's going to
classic
happen to
though.
us.
It's right around the corner.
No,
though.
he really is fantastic.
Right?
Yeah, but it was about a certain kind of murder, a darkness, a family murder. This is about 2 years before the whole Manson thing happened. And not only that, to show him really mysticism. You know, I'm not into the whole mystic kind of thing, but I came out to Hollywood because this film came out. It was called, what was it called? Angel Down We Go. And I came out because the sound of the music was terrible. So I came out just to work the dials. And it was done at this screening theater right on Melrose. And I kind of brought the dials. Anyway, the picture got booed. It was like 1,500 people who just booed it.
Another winner.
But that night was the night that the whole Manson thing happened. And it was just about that whole... And that's why I'm telling you, this guy was just amazing.
How about this one? Well,
let's get a little more up.
I was just going to say, what do you think of when this thing comes on?
Besides the other car and...
Now, this is just a...
How did this come about? I mean, what was the...
We came out to California to work with Phil.
Phil wanted to write with us, and he really felt that at that point that we could all really work together and it could really work out good.
Do you consider him a really good writer?
I consider him a great producer.
Great producer.
So he influences more than he writes.
Yeah, he really does.
Yeah.
He really
And
does.
he says, no, a little...
Just,
No,
the fact that you know that Phil is going to cut your song
is inspiring.
is inspiring to begin with.
Yeah.
You know,
and
you
also,
just know whatever you give him is going to be done right.
Yeah,
Well, how did the Righteous Brothers fit into all this?
Well, he said he had this group, these two guys who sing, and they had some hit records out of Orange County.
Right.
And,
Coco Joe.
Right.
Coco
yeah.
Joe.
Right.
And he played us the records, and we really
I
liked
just
the
got to
records.
interrupt. I got to hear a little. Can you turn it up
go.
just in here, just so we can hear too? Also, we sang this in our band because we were a duo singing.
Our own kind of sex
Yeah,
shirtless.
sort of. I mean, we never had like crosses or anything, did we?
Had we been able to get them, we probably would have.
We had Jewish stars.
Yeah.
on
No,
your
in
back.
fact, I did. I had a St. Christopher with a Jewish star on the other side. I didn't want to offend anybody in the
Very diplomatic of you there, Phlorescent.
This is terrific. This is, classic. I mean, it's...
And the format of this song has been used since so many times. It's amazing.
But had he written the format of the song and had there not been a Phil Spector, any other producer would have said, this song is too long, this song is too weird,
segmented.
this song is too
It's
strange.
happened a lot to me now.
Really?
But Phil always understood.
Yeah.
Do you find that people are looking for straightforward songs now? They're not into segmenting at all?
Well, the minute you walked in, I asked
Yeah.
for another
Yeah.
Lovin'
Yeah.
Feeling.
Yeah, that happened for years.
It's like Howard and I when we did Happy Together. Give us another Happy Together, and so we gave him Eleanor, like you gave him For Once in My Life. Was that?
No, that was
Carol
Gotham.
Joe.
That was Goth.
They get right.
They gave
took
him
from
that
us,
like
right,
you
yeah.
gave it.
Yeah,
And then,
That's cool. That
Yeah,
works.
they rode up on the roof if they rode on Broadway. That was the
Right.
right,
oh wait,
do at the time.
I don't want to lose the bump section of our crowd, so we should go right into this because this covers both areas. This comes a period you want to forget, right?
Right.
I can see it in his face.
Not this, though.
Not this one?
I don't really feel that way about it.
Okay, we'll play this one because we want the bomb.
Maybe I was hitting
This is a funny song.
Yeah, put it up. Turn it up. Let's listen to this
I
one.
made my baby fall in love with me. Who put the bomb in the bomb, the bomb, the bomb? Who put the rhyme in the rhyme-a-lime, ding dong? Bassman, you're on all the songs with a boom 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 and a boom boom boom. Hey, Mr. Bassman, you're the hidden king of rock and roll. Well, baby used to stay out all night long.
Hey, here we are.
We're
Back
disappearing
again, but we're disappearing very quickly. Don't leave. Hey, Barry
After
Mann,
the commercial
Cynthia Weil.
break,
We're
the
gonna
old
play
and the new sounds of singer Barry
Right,
Mann, huh?
come back together. We're gonna play something new off of Barry Mann's new album, and we're here, eh? Flo and Eddie by the Fireside, huh? Bomb, huh? Bomb, bomb.
Gentle Giant Hormone KMET.
It's a great double discount sale. Where? At the Warehouse, California's favorite.
Fall out the door. What's it like when someone like Streisand does one of your tunes now? I mean, is it cool? And I mean, you've had Dusty Springfield. Who else? Three Dog Night.
It's nice.
What else? Who else have cut one? Who
What?
else?
Of what? Of
that we
what?
haven't been able to play one of your tunes.
Yeah. So far, who
So
have we
far,
missed?
Helen
missed.
Reddy, B.J.
Helen
Thomas.
Reddy,
Helen Reddy.
B.J. Thomas. Okay, you want to
What?
forget all
What?
of that?
BJ, I think is
Was
really
that gesture there for Helen? I just want to clear this up.
No,
for
I
the...
think she's really great.
Okay, great. She'll have her own TV show again,
Yeah.
Saturday morning. Taking over from
Cartoon.
the Hudson. She'll work with a bear.
Helen and Jeff.
Yeah.
A half an hour. Their dog and stuff. It'll be a family
Oh
sitcom.
yeah, it'll be terrific.
Wonderful for
Really.
cartoons.
BJ, I really like that BJ sings.
Yeah, we tried to find that. What was that record he did of yours?
Rock and Roll Lullaby.
Lullaby.
Yeah, I
that
like
was
that.
about the demise of his career, if I
Yeah,
remember.
got a hit
No,
now.
he's got a top 10 record now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing, big guy?
Hey, so does Frankie Valli, but well, I think that our time is
Frankie
still
Valli's
coming.
wife, huh?
Hey,
Hey, huh?
hey, our time is still right around the corner. We're going to be playing at the Roxy, really, April 11th, 12th, and 13th, and you're invited.
Great.
You should definitely come. You're all invited. Hop in your cars. and
Boy,
come.
that was
We're gonna
smooth,
be, but it's
Flo.
not for free. We're going to be recording the whole 3 days.
Dismal melee.
Yeah, it's going to be a Disneyland for crabs. You just never know here on the Flo Eddie
It'll be
Show.
fun.
So I want to sort of break away from the old stuff and find out what, Barry Mann and Cynthia Weil are doing now. Collecting unemployment?
Well, no, I'm now on RCA. No, I'm on RCA Victor.
You are?
Yeah.
Are you still writing together?
Yeah, we're writing together. I'm writing a little bit by myself.
So all those ugly rumors were not true.
No, it's not.
Which one?
I know.
Let them go, man. They've heard them.
They were true, but we're still writing together.
Oh, I like that. See, you guys would be great on Tattletales. You just don't know.
Yeah, really. Really
that what they
terrific
said?
record.
It's just I had one guy in Washington saying that it was just too good a record for him to play.
Ooh,
Now,
don't you know?
But I'm really coming down on it. But look, I don't know. I mean, maybe it was.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
a terrific record.
It's a
it
good
is.
record.
It sounds
you
really
know.
good song.
I mean, they're-
First script.
I hate
Yeah,
that.
right.
I hate that whole idea of the river deep, too good a record to work thing.
Right. Yeah.
No.
I don't know, maybe later on, if I have a hit, this would be a good third record. or
Really,
whatever,
it's a-
however
yeah.
you think those
Hey,
things.
can we play the only living copy of Steve and Edie together?
That's right.
This is it, folks. You're gonna hear
Are
it.
these both Manwell songs?
These are Man Wild songs.
Blame It on the Bossa Novas. Footsteps is Hank Hunter and Barry Mann.
Yeah, I wrote it with somebody else.
Hank Hunter.
Before you met, you don't like to admit to this side of you, right? Footsteps was the best Steve Lawrence record ever made.
Was it? Really?
I think so. Yeah.
Thank you.
Can you name any other?
Go Away Little Girl.
Blue Eyes.
Go away, little girl.
Okay, Go Away Little
Eyes.
Girl.
I like Pretty Blue Eyes.
Pretty Blue Eyes.
You did?
I was at a dance.
Come on, Steve.
Steve up in there. Organ solo. I'm sure.
Sad and shy.
The only existing copy of the two of them singing together.
This sells for as much as the Beatles.
Or a Mary Ann Faithful version of Sister Morphine.
Yeah.
Runs all those rock concerts.
Richard
Richard Natus.